Hey Wildcats, today we're looking at probability. This sheet is folded and it's going to be on the left side of our notebook. Remember, if I write it, then you write it. These notes are going to help us get through this next topic. Probability is the likelihood or chance of something happening. Whenever we look at what is the chances of it occurring, we've got a couple options. If it is almost impossible or 0% chance, this is the odds that nothing is going to go our way. If we have an absolute certain chance, we say that is on the opposite end, and that is 100% certain. If we're flipping a coin and we have equally likely chances of getting heads versus tails, we think of that being a 50-50 chance. Whether it is 50-50 or less, we say that is in the range of unlikely. If it is more than 50, say 3/4, we call that likely. Today we're going to focus on simple events. A simple event is a single outcome or collection of outcomes, often written as a fraction or a percent. Let's take a look at how we'll write this fraction. When working with P, which stands for probability, to write it as a fraction, the numerator will be the number of favorable outcomes. This is going to be over the denominator, which will tell us the number of total possible outcomes. Let's take a look at some information that we'll need to know in order to compare and write fractions about probability. When working with probability, we usually are talking about a deck of cards. What we need to know about a deck of cards is that cards in a deck without the jokers contains 52 cards. There's going to be 4 different suits. We have clubs, hearts, diamonds, and spades. What I find interesting is that most of the times the suits are in 2 different colors. In my deck of cards at home, my clubs and my spades are black, whereas my hearts and diamonds are red. Sometimes they're navy rather than black, but know that they're 2 different colors. Let's talk about the cards in each suit. In each suit, there should be 13 clubs, 13 hearts, 13 diamonds, and 13 spades, giving us a total of 52 cards. What makes up each suit are going to be the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we have what's called face cards. The face cards are going to be the jack, queen, king, and ace. These are also known again as our face cards if they have a picture of a face. However, the ace is not considered a face card. 3 faces in each suit gives us 12 per deck. There will be 12 face cards per deck. So now let's take a look at some other information we need to know. This one deals with the calendar. When looking at a calendar, we're going to see that we have 12 months in a year, and months that have 31 days are going to be the months January, March, May, July, August, October, and December. Months that have 30 days are going to be the following: April, June, September, and November all have 30 days. So all months will have 30 days except the month of February. Now, February is going to have 28 days, except leap year, and that has 29 days. This is really important information to know. All months are going to have 30 days except for February. So, make sure you're careful on questions that say how many months have 30. It's going to be 11 out of 12. Whereas how many have 31 days, that's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the months have 31 days. Now, the next thing that's a little tricky is what are the prime numbers through 50? Looking at the prime numbers through 50, we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, and 43. These are all the numbers only through the number 50. Okay, so when we look at that, make sure you know these prime numbers. They're important for you to have. Now, What you're going to do is we're going to look at the right side. Make sure you're ready to move on.